Okay, now we are live on YouTube. I am here again to discuss about what are you doing to improve your English. So today I have with me Camila, Gessé, Fernanda, and Ayla, and we will have a conversation about this topic. But before I will start, let me explain a little bit, maybe are people watching us on YouTube, how Talk and Talk works. Basically, how Talk and Talk is a platform where you can practice language such as English, Spanish, Italian, and French. This is not a class, this is an immersion. It means that I am not a teacher, I am a student too. I am here just to guide the conversation and, of course, improving my speaking skills because I need a lot. You will see that, guys. So don't be afraid to make mistakes because we are in a safe place to do it. Here on Talk and Talk, no one will judge you or correct you, but make sure that everybody here is going to learn a lot because we are in a real environment to practice our speaking skills, okay? So basically, that's it. If you want to know more about the project, go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br, and check more information. We always start in the meetings introducing ourselves. So, Fernanda, can you start, please?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Fernanda. I am 26 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I am telecommunication engineer student. I am beginning in English. I have difficulty in formulation phrase, but I still tentando. That's it.
Yes, you are still trying and keep trying and don't say that you are beginning. You are here to speak as you, as us, so don't be afraid, just open your mouth and start speaking, okay? So
Yes.
congratulations because you are a brave girl to
Thank
stay
you.
here, okay? Thanks so much, Fernanda. What about you, Ayla?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ayla. I'm also hosting here on Topic Talk. Uh, by the way, Andrea was my godmother. Uh, and this community is awesome. I'm so grateful to Talking Talk people here, Andrea and Camila. Uh, uh, um, I think it's could be so hard in the beginning. Fernanda said, I remember when I started studying English, but I I can say, Fernanda, you are brave just just because you are here. So keep it going and believe in yourself, okay? And yeah, that's it. I think it's Friday. It's Friday. I'm happy because I'm here, and it's a special occasion for me. And I hope we can learn a lot together.
Nice, Ayla. Thanks so much for your words, and I appreciate it. And that's it. Let's go. What about you, Jesse? It's our turn.
Okay, hi guys. Good evening. My name is Jessé. I'm 24 years old. Is my third immersion with Camila this week, and this is good. And I live in south of Brazil. I work as a data engineering. I live with my wife, and I like Friday, but Saturday in the morning is hard because I need to clean my house. That's it.
Interesting, Jessé, really interesting. Thank you so much. What about you, Camila?
Hi guys, good evening. My name is Camila. I am 4 years old. I've been here in Talk and Talk since April from 24, and I discovered Talk and Talk through LinkedIn, and I decided to check how was it, the platform, and then I love it. I became a host in July because this was like makes me develop other things, not only English, but of course the principal reason that I am here is to improve my English. I had a immersion a day since Monday because of this. I met the GSE in the other time here. And what else? Let me see. I work as an accountant in an energy company. And because of this, I need to improve my English because the company is from Japan and I use English almost every day there. And that's it about me. Let's have a great conversation on Friday night.
Yeah, it's like a happy hour, Andrea's happy
Yeah.
hour. So thanks so much, guys, for coming. I know that it's hard, 9 p.m. So, but I think we have a purpose and we are here for that, okay? So let me introduce myself. I'm Andrea. I'm 47 years old. I live in Guarujá, but I was born in São Bernardo do Campo. I've been attending on Talk and Talk since October 2021. But as a host since February 2023, yes. So almost 2 years. I am not expected to be a host for a long time. So I really love this place because Talk and Talk helps me a lot to improve my English, to have more confidence to speak, even though I still making a lot of mistakes. It's not a problem because I focus on communication. And yeah, basically that's it. I am administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant. And yeah, I really like going to rock concerts, drink wine, and cooking when I have time. Okay. So basically, that's it about me, guys. Let's start the conversation. So, just say, what is your favorite method to learn a new English words?
I like conversations because I can understand the context, so is my favorite. But I like Duolingo too because the method of the app, I don't know, but you need to repeat the words many times, you know. So if you make mistakes, you need to repeat and repeat, and you learn with the method. And I like to, but conversations in first and second Duolingo.
I see, and I think it's Duolingo is a good one to I don't know, force you to remember the word, you know. And about conversation, let me ask you something. When you are having a conversation like we are having now, uh, do you take some notes about words that you don't know to check it after or not? Or you just listening and try to search about after the conversation?
No, I take notes. For example, yesterday we have a good conversation, and the level was high, and I take, for example, I don't know, upset, gossip. I don't know these words, and I wrote here, and now I know, so it's good.
Nice, interesting. It's a good way to learn a new language. Oh, yeah, new words. I need to try to focus more on it, you know, because when I participate on Talk and Talk on others immersion, I just talk and don't focus so much in what words I don't know. I really need to try do it. It's a good way. Thank you, Giselle. What about you, Fernanda?
So, então, I am beginning English. Still have a lot of difficulty. I still need support to answer the question. Então, so at the moment, I don't have a favorite method, but I don't like. Eu sei que eu não gosto. I don't like using Anki, flashcard. É o método of Mário Vergara, conheci por ele, né? I don't like it. It's for me the problem is keeping ficar colocando os cards. Eu não me adaptei. That's
Yes.
it.
I have to confess that I tried use Anki once, and I didn't like to. Don't know why. Doesn't work for me well. And I don't know. I forget about Zap. But people say that it's good. Depending on the person, depending the way that you are
Yes.
studying, for example, I think. That's it. Thank you, Fernanda. What is it for you, Camila?
Girl, sorry to say, but I love Anki. I use it a lot. And my first English course was from Mario Vergara. So, and I use Anki in other moments in my life to study different things about my career. So I think for me, it's like Jesse said about Duolingo, makes me be in touch with some words and helps me to not forget them so easily. So I use Anki a lot. I try it almost every day. This year, I am trying to do this for all the year. So I am still in the process. And about the question, we can talk about Anki later, okay? Because I want to talk about, I love to talk about that. But about my methods, I try to watch some YouTube videos about conversation, or I try to watch some advanced videos that makes me try harder to learn something new. Here in the Talk and Talk, I try to take some notes when I need to say something and then I forgot the word. I put a note in my notebook just to remember later to check how was the word. What else? I use Duolingo, as Jesse said. And I think when I listen a specific song, I try to translate this song in my mind, and then makes me learn something different or some slang makes me like be so, I don't know, young, a young soul maybe. I don't know. That's it, I guess.
And Camila, do you usually watching some videos focus on, for example, you sit down in front of your computer and watching some videos focus on learning and taking a notes, or you're just like washing the dishes and watching a video?
I get it. I am a little obsessed with English, so I can do this in the same time that I am washing the dishes. But sometimes I am working that I put a specific YouTube video just to try to understand the message. Of course, even in Portuguese, sometimes we lost something. But I had these two options. Maybe when I am washing the dishes, I put some Netflix to Siri to follow, or just a specific topic that I would like to know different words. For example, I don't know, war, storm, I don't know. And I put on YouTube just to follow and try to practice my listen, instead of looking for the closed caption. It's like I don't need to read. I just listen. It's hard.
But it's a good way. And I don't know about you guys. I think you are like me because, for example, if I am watching some videos and there is a subtitle, I cannot focus at the
Oh,
same time on the listening or on the subtitles, So I try to just listening to try absorb more, but for me it's really hard to focus at the same time. I don't know about you, but I am like that. It's terrible. Thank you, guys. What about you, Ayla?
So, I've been using Duolingo for over 4 years. Since I started studying English, I use Duolingo, and I consider a good app, even though for free, but with quality. And I use every single day Duolingo, and I can learn a lot of new words. And I consider a good way for me, because when we decided to learn another language, you need to repeat again, because it's totally new, and our brain needs this routine to to understand and to accept this as I don't know, like a normal. I don't know. The science says something like that, and I totally agree. Uh, what else? Of course, he practicing in talking. I learn from others, especially Camila and and I think sometimes people said different uh, words, and I pay attention after I like to research. And since last year, I started listen podcasts in English, and it's incredible, incredible. I like so much. When I go to the gym, I listen to when I do the dishes, clean my house, whatever. So I think it's so good because I can train my listen and my pronunciation, and there is a technique called shadowing, uh, and
Shadowing.
shadowing, yeah. And I try to repeat, because there is a, a muscle memory, and we need to do it every day. So I think it's so useful.
Yes, really nice tips, guys. I really want to try. About myself, I used to use Duolingo, but I confess that nowadays I am not using. I was using for learning French, but I give up. It's so difficult. So I need to focus only on English because I need to improve a lot. But I am thinking about trying something different. I need to do something different this year, guys, because I'm a person that really like studying grammar. I love the rules about grammar, but I don't know how to put the rules about grammar in practice. So I am focused this year to put it in practice, try to speak better, try to use the grammar properly. So let's see if I will do it or not. It's my goal for this year, 2025. So let's continue, guys. We talked a little about, but I would like to go deep in this question, your preference. So, Ayla, I will continue with you. Do you prefer watching movies, listening to music, or reading books to improve your English, and why? What works better for you?
Um, I think I prefer listen to podcasts now. Uh, I like to listen to music, but to listen to music, I think it's good for to train our pronunciation, not to study grammar. It's totally different. Uh, e sorry, guys, sorry.
Yeah, bilingual, it's that, guys. Start speaking in French. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry.
I watch movies sometimes. I like to listen and sometimes I put some subtitles to follow to but I don't know. Sometimes I have difficulty, like Andrea said, to pay attention the subtitles and the sound, and it could be a little hard for me. And read books, I confess, I'm not used to read books in English, but I would like to do it. And uh, uh, in the past, I started to do with the Little Prince, and it was so interesting, and I think it's a good way to improve our vocabulary and reading and writing the correct way. But I confess I should do more it. Yeah, I think for me, in this moment, I've been using more listening to podcasts.
Nice. It's a good one. What about you, Giselle?
In my case, I prefer watch videos because usually my schedule is full and I have a lot of things for to do in my day, and I like to watch daily vlogs in English because I can put in one screen and I can work in other, so it's like I see, but I continue working, and in my case work well because I can learn not only English but like business, like something that I need to learn, like some technology. And in my job, I need to search a lot of things about the technical skills because I work with different tools, and sometimes I don't know how this tool works for do the work, and I need to search. Sometimes I need to watch videos that Indians talking, and is really hard to, and I need to pay attention. But yeah, in my case, I prefer watch videos, and I read only one book in English in my life last year, that I start and finish the book in the year, because I started others but I don't finish it. And the last year I can do that, but this year I think I can't do that because I have other things for in my priority for to do.
And how was the experience by reading a book in English?
Was good because the topic I like it. The topic was about a financial, so I really like the topic. And financial and technology, we have some sectors, some areas that you need to use more English words in your routine, but you speak Portuguese, but you use a lot of words in English, in the startup too, like startup, like a lot of words, and in financial is similar. so it's easier to read books about financial or something like that. I started other book, is a technical book, but has, I don't know, I think have 300 pages. Is a little bigger than the other, and I don't finish it yet. But I like it. But I think you need to spend a lot of time, you know. So when you schedule is full, I think have conversations or watching movies or series or listen podcasts is more accessible for your time.
Yes, it makes like you are doing something light, you know, because I confess that I bought a biography by Bono from YouTube, and I just read one page of this book in English, and they just like a lot of dust on that, you know, and but I will not do it in this year, guy. I'm not focused starting reading this book this year, maybe for the next year, but I really want to read something in English, you know, to see how it goes. But I think it's interesting. Let's see. Thank you, Jose. What about you, Fernanda?
So just like Ayla, at the moment, for me, listen to podcasts. I believe that the moment in concentrating in listen, uh, in participate in immersion too. Uh, I like, but depende on issue do assunto. I believe that too depende on host também. Então, estou conhecendo ainda. But at the moment, listen to podcast. Adendo. I happy, I happy the moment por talk in English, left, não, lack sem suporte. The moment I talk
Wow,
in very good. I happy.
it's possible. It's possible. You see that it's possible. Just believe in yourself. Just that, Fernanda. There is no secret for that, you know.
Yes,
Just
of course.
your efforts. Okay. Congrats. What about you, Camila?
Oh gosh, I can say a lot of things about this, but I had a English teacher years ago, and he was American guy, and he asked to me about the culture of kids in America, and I said to him, "Oh, I don't know about books from kids in America," and he said, "Oh, we can try to read the books from kids." The books they read on the, I don't know, the middle school and at the beginning of school. And then I said, okay, let's try. And we read a lot of great books, really small books, maybe, I don't know, 10 pages. And then he brought me the idea that I could read something in English, because for the first time when you finish something in English and you are still as a beginner and you feel like, oh my gosh, I feel in that time I don't used to read like today. Nowadays I have this I like to read every day. And in that time I wasn't able to finish a book. And then I remember for me it was like, oh my gosh, I can read and I am reading in English. And he takes some part of the book to try to explain grammar for me. So it was really awesome that time. So I think reading books, it's a good point. But if I could choose, watching movies would be my first option, then read books the second, and listen to music the last one, because I don't used to listen to much music. I need to be in the mood, like cleaning the house or alone. So, or I don't know, take a shower. This is different. I don't used to listen a lot nowadays. But watching movies is like we can do it every day. But of course, I try to put English in everything that I need to do. For example, if I need to read the news on cell phone, I try to read the news in English or try to use Duolingo. So I am suffocating myself to try to study English, like obligating myself. So if you need to read something, you're gonna read in English. So I think it's like a toxic relationship. I don't know, but I love it.
No, it's interesting, guys. I don't know. I really don't know. I think I prefer listening to music because I am all the time listening to music. But it's it's strange and it's different when you are paying attention the lyrics or when you are just listening to music. So sometimes I am working and sometimes starting playing a song, and when I realize, oh my gosh, I understand that guy said. And I get happy because it's difficult. For me, it's difficult to understand the lyrics, the song, because there are a lot of Syrians, I forgot the name.
Slang.
Yeah, slang, yeah, thank you, Camila. So when I understand something, a part of the song, I get really happy. And reading books is in the end in my case because I don't read so much books. Watching movies, I like watching movies, but I am like Isla. I like listening podcasts too, and I think it's improving a lot my listening skills. I remember I started listening the TED Talks. It was really difficult at the beginning because, oh my gosh, it's real people talking real things. So it was really difficult for me, but now I can understand better. Of course, depending on the accent too. Indian, you are brave guys to understand Indian people because I don't understand anything. But yeah, I think we need to improve. And for example, I follow a lot of teachers, English teachers on Instagram. And there is a guy from USA. When I started following this guy, I didn't understand anything that this guy was talking. It was really good to understand his accent. And nowadays I am really proud of myself because when I saw some lives that he do, nowadays it's more easy for me to understand. So, oh, maybe because I get used to listening. So it's good then. It means that my listening are improving too. I don't know. I think so. Let's see, guys. But basically, that's it. Listening to music, listening podcasts, and watching movies. Reading books, unfortunately, not yet. One day, of course. So let's move on, guys. Camila, now it's your turn. Can you choose a question that you want to answer? Because we don't have too much time, so you can choose that.
Okay, question number 6. How do you stay motivated when learning English feels challenging? Okay, I guess since I started study, I decided that I would learn for real. I started study as adult and I was passing for a bad situation in my personal life. And I put all my efforts in that time to learn something different, and it was English. And nowadays I can see that I had improved a lot since that time. And I passed through that situation. So I think it's like a friend of mine. And I guess when we are still learning and you can see your improvement, you don't want to give up or you don't want to lose what you struggle to get. So I think this makes me motivated. This makes me do my Anki every day, or this makes try to be here in the immersion because I don't want to be worse than I am right now. So we are always trying to be 100% a day better, I guess.
Nice, nice, Camila. And I totally feel you when you said about makes the process of learning English like a friend, you know. I don't know, when we are passing through difficult situation and we focus on something, we like falling in love because I am really falling in love about the English, guys. I really love
It's like a
talking in it.
grateful, right?
Yes, I really love studying English. I want to speak better, but let's see. I am trying, but I really like. Thank you, Camila. What is it for you, Jose? Can be the same question, or if you want to choose another one, feel free, okay?
Okay, the same question can be, well, in my case, I'm focused on a long-term goal, like 1 year for me work well, and I have a plan. But it's hard because sometimes you doesn't want enjoy the process, you know, you just want learn in the fast way or more fast as possible, and this is really difficult. But in my case, I think sometimes I think I started the last year and I don't want how to say the things, how to talk and understand the other people, because I tried to use other platform for talked with native speakers, and I have had a lot of difficulty the last year. And in June, I tried again, and I can. Now I have 2 classes per week with native speakers, and for me is really good. I can understand. Sometimes I talk some words wrong, like eat soap. I say I ate soap this week, and soap, no, you eat soup. Yeah, it's a little difference, but the word changed the phrase, you know. So and I can see that I'm improving my English, but I'm studying every day, and never give up is the key. If you study like once a week, and you never give up, in take time in a long-term goal, you can achieve your goal. So if you give up, you never will achieve your goal.
Totally agree with you, Jose. I was thinking when I started studying English, when I returned studying English, I did some classes on another platform to talk with natives, but guys, I was like in the beginning and I wanted to speak in English. Imagine. And I was like crazy. It was really crazy for me. Now I don't do it, but I don't know how would it be. Okay. I am curious now about it. Let's see in the future. But I agree with you when you said we sometimes we don't want to follow the process. We don't want to follow the process. We just want to become fluent like in 1 week. Yeah. And when I started enjoying the process, for me it was amazing because I can understand that it's possible. Uh, Little by little, you improve a little, you know. Every day you are improving a little. So makes all the difference in my case, guys, to understand the process. What about you, Ryan?
Uh, and I totally agree with you. I think the key is when you enjoy this process. And I see English as English or other language, when you decide to learn another language, it it's a challenge. Uh, For me, it was a big challenge because I've never studied English before. And when I started, I was 45. And it was 2020, when the beginning of the pandemic. And I decided, oh, I think I should learn English. And it was terrible, terrible. I remember, oh my gosh, I remember a lot when I started, and I felt so ashamed, so uncomfortable. But I don't know, when I start enjoying it and see it as a personal talent, and I decided I want to do it for me. And yeah, when I remember, oh my gosh, almost 5 years ago, I didn't speak anything in English, anything. Andreas, Andrea
I know that.
know very well about this. And so guys, because this, I I'll be grateful to talk and talk because when I arrived here, I remember Phil talking to me, and this guy is incredible. I don't know, but uh, I think he makes me feel believe in myself. So you can do it. If you really want to do it, you can do it. And it was incredible for me, guys. I don't know, but uh, something happened. And today, it's crazy because I I always I always a shy person. I I don't know, but I I don't speak a lot in Portuguese, and nowadays I don't know. Sometimes people say, "Oh, you are different because now you you speak, you want to expand." I don't know. I think this process make me feel more confident to explain my idea, to believe in myself, something like that. And it was incredible. And I don't see English anymore as just a language, and oh, I need to study it. No, it's a pleasure for me, and it's incredible. Sorry, I think
Yes.
I spoke too much.
No, 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 no. We are here for that, guys. Don't worry. And it's so nice when we open our hearts, you know. I totally agree with you, Ayla. I am a suspected person. I don't know if it's correct the word to talk about talk and talk, because I am saying that I am another Andrea since I started here. So the confidence that I have now, it's because I'm starting attending on talk and talk. So Fernanda, just keep it going, girl. As I said for you, we
Um,
just need to keep it going, okay?
okay. So I want to back to study English on Sunday night this week. My motivation to study is I don't want to give up study anymore. I need to person who's speaking English. For me, it's necessary English. For me, it's important. My career, de tecnológica. Como eu disse, né? I am study engineer, technical telecommunication engineer student. Então, so English it's very important for me. it's basic English in technology. Então, I don't give up these moments. I talking in English. I insert in routine. It's very hard for me inserir English my routine, but é necessary. It's hard, but I need. Então, I am actually happy only this immersion. Eu tô feliz só de estar aqui.
But you need
Para
to
mim,
be happy, because
yes,
there are people that don't do it, Fernanda.
yes,
You need to understand, people don't have the courage. It took me like 2 years to have the courage to attending my first immersion on Talk and Talk.
yes,
I discovered Talk and Talk in 2018, and I just entered here in 2021.
yes,
Imagine. Yeah.
yes.
No, yeah. 19. Took 2 years to have the courage. So
yes.
you are brave, girl. I said for
Go on.
you. That's it.
Only.
Okay, guys, I think we have time for just one more question. You can answer in a quickly way. So just one, because I want to know. Question 11. If you could instantly improve one aspect of your English skills, what would it be? Fernando. Number 11.
I'm improving my speech. I still cannot formulate sentence on my own. That's it. That's it.
Camilo.
Oh, I think in grammar for sure. I could try like a magic, I don't know, fast in my mind. If I know everything about grammar, then I will try to make my accent better. But I guess I would like to improve the writing skills because I don't use it a lot, and I know it's really important to have it, and then makes us improve our speaking. So I guess these two things.
You want. So go to Twitter, try to fight with someone in English. It's a good way to train.
Yeah.
You're right. Just kidding, Camila. What about you, Ryan?
I think some pronunciation. Yeah, because sometimes I notice I pronunciation the wrong way certain words, and then I would like to improve it. Sorry.
Okay, don't worry. I understand. Yeah, pronunciation is something that I am thinking about, because when I went to my exchange program, I said to the teacher something about the pure R, and the teacher, pure. He doesn't understand me. And oh my gosh, R. Of course, I didn't say that, but to him understand that I am saying puro ar, I don't know how to say that in English, pure. I think I was talking pure, and it was pure, you know? It took a while to understand, and oh my gosh, so it's, I think we needed to focus a little on pronunciation. I agree with you, Ryan. So, and for you, José.
Well, I think grammar too, because help you talk better and in the good way. But in my case, I'm beginner yet, so I think speaks is more important than the roles, you know. So in my case, I think communication is the most important thing, because if you can communication, you can achieve or you can improve the other abilities. So in my case, communication, speech.
Yes. I agree with you, Jose, because as I said before, I like studying grammar. Of course, I am not uh, how can I say that, a professional in grammar, but I try to teach on practice, but I don't know, guys. When I was trying putting the grammar rules in practice, it doesn't work well. Now, just in trying communicate myself, it's better, because I am confident. I am not afraid what are you thinking about my English anymore. So when I became more confident, I forget a little just things, oh, you need to say everything in a correct way. No, just you just need to try to communicate yourself. Of course, we need to improve because of this we are here, but we don't need to focus only in grammar. We need to focus on the communication, my opinion. And I would like to improve my communication. Like we need to the grammar, of course, to speak better, but we can try speak and then improve your grammar skills. I don't know if you understand me, guys, but this is my opinion. Yeah, but I want to be fluent. When I will achieve it, I don't know, but we are here for that. Okay. So guys, unfortunately, our conversation is finishing. I hope you have liked it, the conversation today. If you want to say something, please feel free. Fernanda, would you like to say something to finish?
Gente, vou falar em português, tá? Eu gostei muito da imersão. Eu fiquei feliz por conseguir ter falado algumas coisas sem, como eu falei, né, sem suporte, sem ficar lendo. Aí, tipo assim, eu vou responder isso. Eu pesquisava algumas palavrazinhas antes. Essa palavra que eu quero falar. Então, acho que é isso. Eu, com a Andrea, assim, já é uma coisa para a Andrea mesmo. Eu me sinto muito confortável com as suas imersões. Não sei se você vai falar rápido, eu faço uns históricos de como eu tô indo, enfim. E eu tô gostando bastante de participar das suas imersões e obrigada por tornar esse ambiente confortável para a gente e principalmente para mim.
Wow, thank you so much, Fernanda. I am speechless. How can I say that? Estou sem palavras. Thank you so much. What about you, girls? Ayla, Camila, do you want to say something?
I'd like to say, as usual, it's a pleasure to be here, and it was a great time for me. Sorry for my cough. And here in Belém, it's terrible sometimes, and all the time, we need to drink a lot of water because it's dry water. And but I'd like to say, and thanks so much. You are incredible, and I say, and it's true, and I'm so grateful to you also.
Gosh, I'm about to cry, guys. Come on, girls. Stop that, girls. Come on. I am crying on YouTube.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, Ayla. Thank you, guys. Guys, just quickly think my next immersion will be on Monday at 8 p.m. And the topic is about judgment and their impacts. The questions are already on the planner, so take a look. If you want to participate, I am invite you, okay? Thanks so much, Camila, Ayla, Fernanda, and Jose. Have a great weekend and see you around. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.